Welcome back, guys, to The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, where after chasing the ghost ship through the fog, and our first opportunity of seeing it, I'm being pushed around by an old lady here. What's going on? We come to this island, trying to find ourselves a way through, but with some kind of dungeony looking place up top. We don't know what trials we'll have to go through. But let's keep exploring, and checking out what boing-oing type things say. Boing-oing! Want some valuable information? Sure. There is a tiny isle in the middle of the 3 boulders south of this isle. It's said that there's a beautiful spring there. This is one of several isles that are not charted on any map. Keep a vigilant eye out while sailing. You never know what you'll find. Now, make a note of what I just said. Where do I make the note? Because I can't really make anything on the sea chart at the moment. Well, I could say... Isle, that way. There we go. That's kind of a note. Oh, I keep ending up back in it here. Let's move onwards and find out what's going on in people's houses. And find out what treasure chests are in people's houses. You got some pink coral. This pretty piece can only be found in clear water. Well done for robbing the place, I guess. Still, what does this thing say? Wayfarer's words, number 2. I made my way through the fog to the North Sea, where I first spied the island. What a place, ravaged by winds. How could I name it anything but Isle of Gust? I guess you couldn't. Oh, just look at this stone tablet. The guy who lives nearby, Romanos, had a father who scattered these here. They're left as testament to his trip to the Isle of Gust, but they're a big nuisance. What, they're in your way of your house or something? I don't know, expanding your plot of land? We got ourselves an item shop in case we want to buy anything, and... well, considering the fact that we don't own any actual straight bombs, buying some bombs from him might not be a bad idea. Welcome to Molida's store. If there's something you want, tap it. How much for the bombs? 10 bombs for 50 rupees. I think I might just buy them just in case. We might find them out and about. Oh, yes, okay. Bomb bag again. I'm hoping someone supplies me with them, though. Someone supply me with a bomb bag. And, of course, that's going to be 500 rupees on top of that. So nothing we can really get at this point in time. 8 hearts automatically for 150 rupees. Everything is so expensive, you gotta say. Well, let's dodge that for now. Where is this bomb bag? Where is this infernal bomb bag? There's bombs lying all around, and that looks interesting. Well, jumping in the water might not have done me too well, but... we can stand up on a post at random. Why? Why? Why can we do such things? I'm sure we'll find out. There's an ability for it or not. Let's continue checking around the island. Finding anything we may find. Checking people's houses. What? You want to sell to the island up in the northwestern sea? My husband called that place the Isle of Gust. He used to talk about how he had visited that island. My husband was once content to be a fisherman until he left this place. He sought uncharted lands. At least that's what he said when he finally left. He refused to work, instead ruining his boat by braving the northern fog repeatedly. Sounds like not an idea for me to do. Last time we saw him was over a year ago. Lost in the fog? My son Romanos, who's at home right now, might know a little more. But that boy hasn't worked in a long time either. He's peeved at his dad, I think. He might get upset if you mention the Isle of Gust. Well, we're gonna mention it anyway. We need to find a way through. I don't care if he gets peeved at all. Need something, kid? What? You want to travel to the Isle of Gust? Please don't tell me you're going your own way too. Yes, own way? If you don't know, forget I asked. You're better off staying put and forgetting about that Isle of Gust. Oh, I've got to just answer straight yes for going my own way. Maybe he knows a way after all by the sound of it. Oh, really? Do it your own way? Go your own way? What a bunch of garbage. All this endless babbling about living with a lust for adventure. Can that put food on the table? Can that make your family happy? Going your own way is no way to survive in this life. My way's a lot better. Staying home, eating cheese, that's the life. Yeah, Isle of Gust, don't say another word about it. Figure it out yourself and get out of here. Well, that's a friendly guy, that's for sure. I could chuck this at it. Wait, kid, come back. Sorry to unload all that on you, kid. Yeah, well, yeah, that's very mean. Then go, wait, come back. It's just that my dad used to say lots of things about going his own way to explore. And I got fed up with him. My dad used to talk about getting through the fog and seeing the Isle of Gust. He said something about a specific route for getting through the foggy passage, but only he knew which way to go. There's a cave behind our house where my dad used to escape all the time. He called it his hideaway. You might find more details in there, but it's dangerous in there, so take care of yourself, kid. Sure thing, adventure's what we do, you know. Not so much the boating part, that's up to Linebeck, hopefully. He should take control of the helm. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, because the cave's up here. Except, young man, you mustn't go into that cave. Dangerous monsters have been seen there lately. Now be a good boy, don't go anywhere near it. Oh, what? Well, if my son has said it's alright, then go on in. There's no stopping you, is there? But please, don't do anything too dangerous. It seems like they didn't want me to go in the cave out of sequence. I had to speak to the son first. Well, monsters may be in, but they'd probably read choose. If we've got sword and shield, we should be able to deal. I thought I saw lava there, but it was just the yellow bit of my item thing. Ah! Batty bat bat. Take you down as well. Obviously, we can't make it through here without bombs. I wonder if there's a bomb bag somewhere around. Right. Let's just hop over there, he was about to say. And try not to jump off. Bats all around. How dare they? Well, I can't get up to this chest because it seems a little bit higher overall than the general plot of land. If only I could merge into a wall, hey? If only I could merge into a wall. Hello! Nice to meet you, Well, with that said, maybe the boomerang will help. Probably won't help if I do that, though. Right, let's keep moving away. Because more importantly, I need past the shield more than anything. Oh, you can fire fireballs as well? Well, failing to spin attack him from there. I tried to throw it at him, but finally got a hit in. See, I'm messing up somewhere in my overall throwing. Ow, sir! Oh, I got a chance to strike as well when he did that. It's because I'm letting go of the thing before I've really even got to... Ah! There we go, hit you and stunned you, but to be honest, that didn't help me much, did it? I can back him into the corner. Or I can just try to dodge his attacks overall. And try to get in from the side. Like that. Farewell, enemy. I'll take your red rupee. Well, that battle was a bit too not done. And the reason I was messing up the boomerang there seemed to be that I wasn't just letting the line finish. I was letting go of the button to try and throw, which is not the way to do it. In a panic, in a fluff, because that guy seemed a bit harder than usual. In terms of our usual foes, that guy was hurting quite a bit. Well, at least we can get ourselves some more hearts, hopefully. Ah, lovely, lovely hearts. Right, top up. Bash you away with my shield. And keep on moving. Though not to attack a bomb. I wanted you to pick that up, sir. But it seems there's a closer bomb. Pick it up. And don't attack it. Attacking these kind of things is bad. Right, we'll use you as well to make sure we have ourselves a shortcut back. Or shortcut in, depending on how you look at it. Find ourselves... Okay, we got ourselves a book, which might have the route in it, I'd imagine. Anything else? A treasure chest with a shovel. Tap a spot to dig there. Dig in suspicious places. This must be the place Romanus' dad called his hideaway. But I haven't seen any clues about how to get through the foggy passage. There's a book on the desk, Oliz. Go and tap the book to read it. Well, to be honest, if we're looking for suspicious places to dig, and I want to put the shovel in, surely this would be it. We have a big green rupee, it's worth hundreds! So actually, the digging stuff's a lot easier than you would think, because it's quite clear when something needs to be digged up. My journal. I'm writing this while in a private space I call my hideaway. Whenever I'm here, I find myself utterly at peace. And it will stay that way, only as long as I know that no one will interrupt me. Now I do have one more hideaway, and no one will ever find the entrance. Is that the dungeony looking place? It's under the spot where the lines drawn between my stone tablets intersect. Ah! It's brilliant if I do say so myself. It's brilliant if I do say so myself. Well, I'm very interested to find that place. I wonder if there's any more other obvious spots for us to dig in the meantime, but... What's up here, first of all? Well, there's another stone tablet. Wayfarer's words number 3. But the Isle of Gust was only one of many islands beyond that foggy passage. I'll see them all. It's my life's dream. It's the only way to live. Well, it seems then we're going to have to start noting these on the map, right on my head. So we draw a line in between all these spots and hopefully get them. But do I have to explore anywhere else first? Looks like I'm just finding my way back, more or less. No diggable extra bits around, unless you find a treasure chest. By going the other way, a dark pearl loop. These jewels glow mysterious and dark. I'm sure they do. Do I sell them then? Is there a treasure guy or something? I'm wondering if I can find any more big green rupees, because man, I got tons at the moment. Right, another stone tablet over here. You can't read it from here. Yes, I kind of guessed that. Right, you must be Wayfarer's Words number 4. What a discovery! On the Isle of Gust, a temple reached into the sky itself. But a temple to what? For whom? My curiosity must be satisfied. My curiosity at how I can't use the bow properly. Oh, blue rupee. Must be satisfied as well. So there's one about here. So that sounds like the one where he's left the island in some senses. So with that said, we know number 2 is over here. Let's stand right on it so we can map it out. It's going to be X marks the spots, but in a different way, really. And number 1 is way over here. So with that said, it's time to draw ourselves some lines, isn't it? So where they all intersect, so if I'm to draw a line from everyone, or just like, To be honest, one way you could look at it is like that, somewhere in the middle there. Because nowhere else does it really purely intersect. So with that said, it must be somewhere in the middle. Unless there was a number 5 that we haven't seen yet, but around here is where it's hinted to be. At least in my mind. So with that said, dig up stuff. Unless I completely gotten it wrong, which is looking like it right now. Unless there's a 5th one somewhere, someplace, somehow. Have we found all the stone tablets? In fact, is it not possible to reach more because there might be more on the island? Questions, because there might be some way away. That's a bit of a problem. Other ways we could do this is like intersect like other lines, but then they wouldn't even intersect, so it's really somewhere between that, but maybe a little bit lower? I mean, I did draw a kind of crookedy line, to be honest. But then again, I can dig all I like under this tree. Ah! A hole, you say? Well, we were near enough then. I was digging in the right place by the looks of it. I'll take another treasure chest, that's for sure. You got a treasure map? Thank you. Not that we have a means to unearth anything yet. Let's read the book. To my son Romanus. If you're reading these words, you have found my true hideaway. Which means you also have developed a desire to find your own way in life. Know that I'm truly sorry for putting you and your mother through so much. I'm well aware that I'm the world's worst father, leaving you both behind. There's so much about the ways of the world I don't understand. Such as why the ghost ship appears and steals people. Where do its victims go? I've decided to dedicate my life to finding out the answers. If I fail to return, please take care of your mother. Please forgive me. In closing, one more thing. Embrace your wayfaring ways, my son. We better tell them about this hideaway, to be honest. But apart from that, and apart from this path over here, that map on the back wall might be what we're actually really looking for. To my son, here's the only way to sail through the foggy passage. Okay, that's brilliant and all, but we're going to need to, like, do that ourselves as well. Aha, there we go. So, we look at the north, and then work it out through there. So, with my horrible wiggly lines that don't really make any sense, we need to go up here, round here, kinda like down, round, all the way around. Oh my goodness, I hate drawing with this stylus. Down. And out. So that's near enough, right? So we'll just plot another course when we get out there, but... Drawn on. Okay, and then X marks the spot, of course, but I'm guessing we knew that already. Still, let's get moving. I'm a bit worried about my overall drawing skills. They're terrible. Yeah, well, you're going to run out of electricity, sir, so I don't really mind. Any other cool... Ooh, there's a strange sun emblem on that door, Oliz. I wonder if we can open it. Try touching the door, Oliz. Well, it looks like we need a key for starters. That didn't work. It's not opening. There's something about this crest that tickles my memory. Hey, why not draw this emblem on your map so we remember it later on? Okay then, so we're going to draw a sun emblem. I don't exactly know how to draw it, but we'll just do worst sun ever, worst sun ever, worst sun ever. It's a sun. It's a sun. In case anyone knows what I need to remember later on, because my memory's terrible. And it's here. Okay. It's there. Sun is there. Surely I'll remember this. Oh, gotta wave that one. I didn't even check if it was electrocuted or not. Let's keep on moving. We only jumped down here. Oh, well, we can't check out further, but there does seem to be that dungeony place above. Well, maybe let's tell them of what's gone on. We now have our path, after all. Huh? You found my dad's hideaway and defeated the monsters in there? I see. You've inspired me, kid. What drove my dad to go his own way like you? I may just join him and find out. Thanks, kid. No problem. I wanted to get you going again. 'Cause to be honest, if you just live life by sitting around and eating cheese, you're not really going to get to enjoy much, are you? Well, with that said, we're free from the island. What, you actually know how to reach the Northern Sea? I do, Linebeck. The route was written on a map, was it? Please tell me you wrote it on a chart. So did you write it down? Yes, I did. How about we shove off then? The fog awaits, sure. But if I get it even remotely right, that's another question. Mind you, isn't there this mysterious isle to check out that was said below us? That could be interesting in itself. Apart from the treasure... Oh, should we leave it until we can find ourselves a way to get treasure? I think we shall. For now, it's all about making sure that no enemies get us. But we're perfectly safe. Keep eyes on the map. I'm trying to make sure nothing like twisters or normal enemies get me at all. Earn some rupees while we go. We're only at 500, so we can only buy ourselves another gem or something. Oh, attacking the golden fish automatically, but it seems I actually destroyed that other fish quite handily. The golden frog completely distracted me. When something gold jumps up into your face, you're kind of like, oh, must get. Into the fog we go. Hopefully no enemies appear in this state. Right then, time to see if we can actually get around it. But to be honest, it's going to be a bit of a roundabout voyage, isn't it? Right, so time to plot a path, eh? Try to follow it as well as I can. That'll do. Now it's all about just guarding ourselves and making sure we live. Hopefully I haven't driven us into anything, but with only 4 hearts, and supposedly I should have put those attachments on. Oh no! I'm very worried about my overall chances of survival. Enemy sighted, you say? Well, it's hard to see, but blown up, no problem. Keep myself facing forward. Hard turn to port. I like how Linebeck shouts this stuff out. I'm in control of getting rid of the enemies, or getting rid of whatever that was. Explosive barrels around? I guess they're a good marker of us going the right way. Okay, that shouldn't blow me up anyway. I kind of drove out round that one. Phew, okay, enemy gone. Enemy sighted. Enemy gone. Don't worry, I've got this. I'll turn to starboard. Halfway through our trip, enemy sighted again. Oh, flying guy. Well, we'll take you out. Oh, red rupee, thank you. We're nearly at 500. We can nearly buy ourselves another gem. Oh, but a ship. A ship. I still need to see what the ships can do. I want to see more ships. Maybe I'll find something for that guy. The one in the other ship. Maybe they have lovely treasures inside and earn me 1 billion rupees. Enemy sighted, you say? Well, that's a nasty angle you came. Ooh, red rupee. Well, at least we're still trucking, as it were. Well, not really trucking. Boating. Safe for now. And that's the way I like it. I actually did hit the right enemy. It said enemy sighted, but I actually had no clue where that one was. I just fired at something in the distance, which means I would have had a clue where it was, but that's not the point. Last turns. I wonder if we always have to take this route to get round the fog. I see you in front of me, and with the explosive barrel. I'm not falling for that. If we're near to the explosive barrels, then I'm pretty sure we're going the right way. The question is, will we get out of the fog? Well, either way, we've reached the end of where the route said. Okay, end of the line. Where next, navigator? We'll continue onwards next episode because the island seems to be ours for the taking. So let's go, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.